Hi everybody and welcome back to Route 7 Railway. Well, this is update number 12 on the train route project, and basically we're at the stage where I can actually say that Route 7 Railway is actually a layout and not just something part done. The track for the basic layout is down, and I'm officially saying that Route 7 Railway is in business. What we're looking to do now is move on to more scenic work, and you'll see in this update we're making the very first tentative steps into doing the scenery. But I'm just so pleased, absolutely made up, to be at the stage where I can actually run trains on the layout and have a bit of fun with it, rather than it just being part done. I hope you enjoy the video, and you might get a hint that I'm delighted to be where I am with this project. And don't forget to like and subscribe and hit that bell so that you can be informed when I do make a video. And I'll speak to you at the end of the video and just say goodbye. Alright, see you later. Bye. Hi everybody and welcome back to Route 7. A really big milestone today. All the track is down for the basic layout. There will be more in the future, a little bit here and there, but it's basically all down. I just want to show you around, give you a little tour of the layout, and at the end of this there will be a little running session. I actually filmed a running session before I've done some of the little jobs around, so bear that in mind. I've just been putting a few things out and working on starting the scenic work on the layout, and I'll just give you a little quick tour. The layout is basically two twin track loops. As you can see, there's both there, the lower section and the upper section, obviously. The lower section just goes completely around the room at the bottom, and access to the top section is here, is via this set of points and this set up here. Trains will hit these points here and be sent up that track there, and then through this what will be a scenic area in the corner, and go up the riser at the back. I'm just putting a few things out to get my head round retaining walls, etc. Anyway, it goes right round and it goes up the top. As you can see, I put some more retaining walls along the back there as a start, and it comes right up the top here. Round, it'll go through a small scenic area in that corner and emerge from that portal there onto the track. And as you can see, there's just a train stopped on there now. That's one of my favourite trains, a Pullman pulled by Dionysus, the class 47. Very nice little piece of kit, that. And that loco is one that I made up on, if you look on a previous video of mine, where I had a scrap, what was a scrap non-running chassis, which I got working again and fitted a cam motor into it. And I bought a body shell at a show and made it up, and you can see on the video, and it's turned out really well. That nice little bit of kit that I enjoy running that. So here you can just see I'm starting a little bit of scenic work here. Once the train is on the upper deck and it can run round, coming back down again is at this location here, and then it splits into a decline, which again, and the decline splits into two, which it basically forms a passing loop here, just around my chair's in the way, and joins up with the lower loop just there. We've got two small fiddle yards, one there, which the intention is to have 3 permanently made up trains, and on the other side is a mirror image of 3 tracks for permanently made up trains. As you can see, there's one in there now. There's going to be a station under there. There's the first part of the platform, and it's going to run all the way through to that pillar there. And I'm going to try and make this a little bit of a station halt here as well. So it's coming on. In a way, this is officially open as a layout because I can run trains on it. I can have 4 independently run locos on the 4 tracks. I've got a setup here to power them. Inside lower loop, outside lower loop, and these 2 here are the inside and outside upper loops. I can set up a run, which you'll see in the running session. I can run a train on the extended route, taking in the lower tracks and the upper tracks. It's around about an 80-foot run. I'd like to try and make that bigger, but it might need a bit more point work for that. But that's a nice little run, and you'll see it in the running session. My attempts at making tunnel portals out of XPS foam are getting a little bit better. There was my first attempts making stuff with using a large stone block effect. I've tried on this version to use a smaller block effect. I can't go much smaller than that because it just becomes too fiddly to work. So I'll see how they turn out. But they look good. They don't look good in purple, but I think they'll look good painted up. But we'll see. I'm going to use that method on XPS foam to face up these inclines here, because obviously they're tapering down all the way round. That'll lend itself to use an XPS foam board to model a brick or stone effect. I think I will go for a stone effect or stone block effect, which is it'll be somewhere between that size block effect and that size block effect. So we'll see how it turns out. And then once it's all painted up in either grey or red, or grey or brick style, they'll look fine. And I'll be doing it both sides of there with a raised section just above the track, so that when I ballast it, basically I just can ballast inside all the way down. It's going to look great. This little scene here, I've just put a few trains out to give you a bit of an idea how it'll look. This is going to be a TMD maintenance area. And the idea behind the whole layout is that this is a heritage stroke museum railway. That's why there are so many different types of locos and rolling stock involved here. The idea behind this scene is that this is an income stream for the heritage railway, where they can work on locos and rolling stock belonging to other heritage railways and earn money for themselves. Locos and rolling stock can be brought in via road. It will be brought in here. This will be all recessed into a hard standing where locos can be rolled off vehicles onto the track through this set of points and then into the system. Alternatively, obviously, they could arrive on trains and enter the system from the main line. Also, as an income stream for this railway is excursions and luxury rail trips. Using that station at the back there, trains can pull up there, take people on in a classic train like so, or on a Pullman, and they can go out and be wined and dined, earning money for the heritage railway and the museum railway here. But that's the whole storyline behind Route 7 Railway. Without further ado, hand you over to the running session, and I'll speak to you at the end of the video. Well, as you can see, the layout is actually up and running. The running session, it was only a brief one, and I'm not even sure if I overdid the music, but I was having fun with it, so I went with it. I hope you'll bear with me, and just I was indulging myself with putting music to the running session. doing the scenery is all new to me, but up to now I'm enjoying doing the modelling in the XPS foam sheets, and I'm sure I'm going to enjoy doing the rest of the scenery just as much. And I hope to see you soon. Take care of yourselves, and goodbye. See ya.